Hola amigos de Smartcherry, sean muy bienvenidos a este noveno episodio de Smartcherry en Destino de esta temporada 2025-2026. El día de hoy vamos a estar analizando lo que fue en su totalidad la semana 2, semana donde se recibieron un total de 2.400 contenedores de cereza aproximadamente acá en China, sumado a 1.200 contenedores de cereza que arribaron un día antes, el día 4 de enero, y que también pasaron para las ventas de esta semana 2. Durante esta semana 2, la principal variedad que se vendió durante la semana fue Lapins, con una predominancia del 70% del volumen total. Y en segundo lugar, la variedad Santina, ¿cierto?, con un 15% del volumen total. Ahora, en cuanto a la calidad y condición de la fruta durante la semana 2, vimos que la variedad Santina, ¿cierto?, presentó muchos problemas, principalmente de fruta blanda, y generó poco interés en los compradores, ¿cierto?, por esta variedad. Mientras que Lapins presentó un buen desempeño, ¿cierto?, con fruta firme en su mayoría, buen sabor, y digamos es la variedad, aparte de ser la variedad principal que se está vendiendo en el mercado, además es digamos la variedad más buscada por los compradores. Ahora amigos de Smartcherry, para ir con más información de lo que fue en su totalidad la semana 2, lo que está haciendo esta semana 3 y lo que se proyecta hacia la semana 4, vamos con una entrevista que tenemos preparada junto a David Wang de la importadora Super Harvest. Hi David, thank you very much for being here in this interview.
Yeah, nice to see you again.
Thank you David. David, first of all, I would like to ask you about the previous week, week number 2, in which we had 2,700 containers arriving, plus 1,200 containers that arrived the day before, on the 4th. So how did you see this week from start to finish in terms of market situation, movement of the fruit, quality of the fruit itself? How did you see it?
You know, before the New Year, we have the Christmas and the New Year holiday, so the market moment is okay. And after the January 1st, and you know, a big arrival volumes start arriving in the China market, and I believe the market is pretty a big challenge for such a big volumes, and also just after New Year holiday, so people, the consumption, the power is going weak. So after the January, as you just mentioned, the January 1st, the Buenaventura, this vessel, and the following 10 days, it's almost 5,000 or 6,000 containers arriving in 2 weeks. So market is pretty big challenge. But fortunately, the Santina is almost finished. Lapins is now dominated the market. Lapins, the January, the quality condition is good. And the late Santina, you know, the quality not consistent, especially some fruit is over mature and start going soft, and the pigeons even decayed. So now, that's why after the New Year holiday, most buyers, they stop buying from the Santina, and they just take the Lapins because the quality will be reliable and consistent, no much quality issues.
I see. And David, moving to the second question, you know, we are like now in week 3, facing like the toughest like moment during this season. During this week 3, we have 4,400 containers arriving, a little less than the previous week, but still we have all the volume that is behind pushing. You know, some people, you know, maybe are holding some fruit. How do you think this week is behaving in terms of volume? How do you see, you know, the movement in the market, and also very important, like the quality of the fruit?
Yeah, this is a pretty tough situation we are facing now, because the huge volumes, no holiday, and Chinese New Year is pretty far away. So, so I think the market should be now, you know, Now actually it's kind of like of the tug of war between the buyers and the sellers. And the sellers, they don't want to rush to open the new containers because the market price is not that good. And for the buyers, they try to push the market price. They want the market price as down as possible, as low as possible. So it's kind of the tug of war between the buyers and sellers. But I think this is normal because this is business, So, but we are very pretty optimistic for the market after January 20, because everybody knows this season the chili cherries, the volumes is less, and so Chinese New Year is late. We still have a lot of the selling time available, so we don't want to rush to sell the fruit quickly. So after now, between the market between the January 2nd to January 20, very tough. It's very tough. But I think it will be good after January 20 because I believe the fresh cherries, the selling prime time should be start from the January 20. And also as the shipping data from the official channel. After the January 25 will be the last one big vessel for the express vessel for the chili cherries. So I believe after January 20, even after January 25, I believe the market will be going up. Yeah, excellent. This is my personal forecast.
Yes, excellent. Yeah. And David, another question related to the same topic this week. Do you think that the drop that we saw on the quality this week has something to be with importers like holding the good fruit and starting to sell the lower quality now?
Yeah, of course. For most Chinese importers, they started holding the fruit from the vessel is the Buenaventura. We don't want to be rushed to open the containers. So most Chinese importers, the owners, they try to hold the fruit. We plug in the seaport 24 hours. I believe, but only for the Lapins. Santina, we can't hold. We need to sell quickly because the quality will start not inconsistent. So for Lapins, this season I can see the January, the quality performance is good. So especially for the size, smaller size, that's XL, Jumbo, 2 Jumbo, and 3 Jumbo, this size we can hold. But recently we also found some quality problems for the big size, like the 4 Jumbo and the 5 Jumbo. This kind of the big size, the big fruit easily get cracked. Yeah, so we usually hold the Lapins from the XL to the 3 Jumbo. Yeah.
Okay.
No, Santina we can't hold. And for Regina we also can't hold.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, David, and moving to our last question, moving through the next week, which will be week number 4. During this week number 4, we will have even more volume than this week. We will have 3,600 containers, but it will be the last week with big volume because after week 4 we have week 5 with 1,800 containers. So how do you think it's going to behave next week with this volume?
I don't think it's not a problem.
Okay.
When the time after January 20, I believe the people will be very confident and bright, optimistic to the market after the January 20, because everybody knows no much fruit is arriving. Yeah, the arriving volume is going down, and plus I believe especially if I have to mention about the e-commerce business. This season, Chinese e-commerce business, they sell the cherries online. It's booming a lot, but we also have a problems is recently we read some news from the TV, from the internet.
Yes.
And the e-commerce business is booming, but the problem is some dishonest online sellers, they passed off the smaller size of fruit as a big size, and they passed off the inferior ones as the premium ones. So this is not good for this whole industry development.
So they were scamming,
It's
lying on
like
the
a
size.
scamming. Not some few dishonest
Sellers.
people do it.
Okay.
It's not most people is okay. Most people still doing the same. Yeah, but some it will create the unhealthy competition. It's not fair to these honest sellers. Yeah. So January 11th, and our government and the platform, they realize these problems. They try to deter this kind of the behaviors. So they set a new policy and regulation, and they even for those dishonest people just eliminate it. So they try to correct this kind of the behavior and try to make this industry get back on the right track.
So you think that this kind of behavior affected negatively the cherry industry?
Yeah. I believe once this kind of the behavior is deteriorated, so I think everything will be going to the normal.
Yes.
And after January 20, I hope not only the e-commerce business, also the wholesale retailer, and we'll be going to the prime time for sell the cherries. Yeah, I believe the market should be fine. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, David, thank you very much. Thank you.
My
Thank you
pleasure.
again.
My pleasure.
Okay, thank you, David. Bueno, muchas gracias, David, por la valiosa información que acabas de entregar en esta entrevista para Smartcherry. Ahora, continuando con el análisis en cuanto a precios, el precio promedio de venta por kilo durante la semana 2, considerando todas las ventas, ¿cierto?, de China en los distintos formatos de embalaje, distintas variedades, distintos calibres, el promedio general fue de 44 yuanes por kilo. Y ahora, durante esta semana 3, este precio, digamos, podría bajar un poco. Lo que estamos viendo en esta semana 3 es que hay una gran cantidad de contenedores vendiéndose todavía. No tenemos, digamos, una festividad que ayude a promover las ventas durante esta semana. Y lo que vemos también es que la calidad general de la fruta durante esta semana 3 es inferior a lo que había sido la semana 2 y principalmente responde a que gran parte de los importadores están guardando la fruta de mejor calidad para venderla cuando sube el precio, y lo que está saliendo ahora a la venta son los contenedores, ¿cierto?, con calidad no tan estable como para la guarda. Ahora, ¿qué se viene hacia la siguiente semana? Se nos viene la semana 4 con un total de 3.600 contenedores, que sería digamos, la última semana con un volumen alto de contenedores arribando. Pero ya hacia la semana 5, la siguiente semana, ya baja a 1.800 contenedores. Así como lo decía David en la entrevista, él espera que durante la siguiente semana ya la situación comience a cambiar, generando ya un cambio, digamos, significativo hacia la semana 4 en cuanto al precio, ¿cierto? Que está con optimismo, ¿cierto?, el mercado, de que en ese entonces ya los precios puedan subir, digamos, de la mano con la baja del volumen. Eso ha sido todo por hoy, amigos de Smartcherry, y nos vemos en un próximo episodio de Smartcherry en Destino.